Hey Telliscopes, I'm about to get started applying these gels, but before I do that, I want to tell you guys what I have in my hair already. So I already applied the DOUX Untie the Knot Nourishing Leave-In Conditioner. This is what it looks like. And on top of that, I applied the DOUX Curl Supreme 4-in-1 Hydrating Cream. This is what this product looks like. And this one I have already reviewed on the channel in a battle against the Miche Bounce Curl Cream. So make sure you check out that battle if you haven't already seen it. But spoiler alert, I loved this product. This is an amazing cream. The only complaint I have about both of these products though is that they do not have great slip. They basically don't have any slip. This is very thick for a leave-in, and so this pump is kind of a no-go. Not even kinda, it is a no-go. It doesn't really work with this thick leave-in. I think this should be in a jar or maybe a squirt bottle, just not a pump. And then this cream, it doesn't have great slip either. It's also pretty thick. So it makes sense why they don't have good slip, but they are very moisturizing and they apply to the hair well. They just take some time to work in and get the tangles out. And as far as scents go, I don't really like the scent of this one. My sister doesn't like it at all. I think she doesn't like it so much that she's never even gonna try this. It smells like potpourri, which is not a bad scent, but I don't really want that all over my hair. I mean, I'll get over it because it's DOUX, but she's probably not gonna try this one. And then the Curl Supreme smells great. It's got kind of like a baby scent, a light, fresh, really nice scent. This is what the Curl Supreme looks like inside the jar. If you guys want a closer look at this product, make sure you check out that battle that I just mentioned. And this is the leave-in. So look, you gotta like push it down twice to even get this much. Not that I even need that much. I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like. And it actually doesn't look super thick as I'm like rubbing it on my hand. So I'm not really sure why it's such a struggle to get it out of the bottle, but it felt thick as I was applying it because it does not have great slip. So now that I'm spreading it out, I feel like it is still kind of thick for a leave-in, but not so thick that the slip should be as bad as it is. Sorry to this man. All right, let's get into this battle. I'm going to be using the Style Factor Edge Booster Stronghold Styling Gel in the cherry scent on this side, and then I'm going to be using the DOUX Big POPPA Defining Gel on this side. I briefly broke my no-buy to get this gel because I had been looking for it for, I kid you not, over a year. I just kept looking at beauty supply stores and they never had it. So I was in Ann Arbor. I live in Michigan. I was in Ann Arbor with my bestie, and she took me and my sister to a black-owned beauty supply store. I really should have filmed and shown you guys the place, but I didn't have my mic with me. I just wasn't prepared. So the next time I go there, I will definitely be filming and letting you guys know what's going on there. But when I walked in there, I immediately saw this gel and I just had to pick it up. I think this is one of the only things that I got. I bought like a fan and some incense, but this was the only hair product that I picked up. I'm being as good as possible, but I just had to break it for this. And I just broke it for the Miche gel, but now I am done. I'm trying to be as good as possible until Black Friday. I already have a review of this DOUX gel up on my channel. I used it along with their Mousse Def Mousse, and I used the Main Choice Prickly Pear Paradise Leave-In Conditioner, which is one of my favorites. And that combo it just worked together. It just was amazing. This is definitely my favorite gel that I've tried in 2021 so far. So I thought it was only right to battle it against the Style Factor Edge Booster, just because I've been hearing so many amazing things about that gel for over a year. So it is definitely time to see if it can stand up to my bae, my new bae, my #1 gel of 2021. Is the Style Factor gonna blow it out the water, or is this one just still gonna hold its own and nothing can top it? We're gonna see. Make sure you check out my review of this Big POPPA gel if you haven't already seen it, because it's gonna have you shook up. This is what the Style Factor Edge Booster Stronghold Gel looks like inside the jar. And as you guys can see, this jar is humongous. It's 16.9 ounces. There is a lot of gel in here. And I paid $13.99 for this plus tax. And this gel has a really nice cherry scent. It kind of reminds me of the Jergens Cherry Almond Lotion. This is what the Style Factor Edge Booster looks like in my hand. It's a very thick gel. I do think it is thicker than the DOUX, but the DOUX is a pretty thick gel too. But I think this one has it beat in terms of thickness. It kind of has the feeling that kind of reminds me of Wetline Extreme. And you guys know that's one of my favorite gels. I don't like that new formula at all because it's like the second or third ingredient is sodium hydroxide. So anytime I can find the original formula, I pick up a jar or two. Period. 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 Okay, this is how my first section is looking after I finished applying the Style Factor Edge Booster Gel to this whole first section. And I think it applied really well. I thought I wasn't going to have to apply very much because it's so thick, but I did have to go in quite a few times with the gel to really, you know, define my curls and get rid of as much frizz as possible. I still have a little bit of frizz, but I don't really want to attack all my frizz because that makes your hair, you know, super flat. So I want some kind of volume on day one, even if it's only a little bit. Okay, this is how the DOUX Big POPPA looks on my hand. And now that I'm feeling this one, they might have like the same amount of thickness. Like, I don't really want to say that the Edge Booster felt way thicker than this because it didn't. So they're both really thick gels, and that is something that I love. Okay, this is the first DOUX Big POPPA section, and I feel like it is already our front runner just because I didn't have to apply as much gel and it just applied better. Like, it defined my curls better. I feel like my hair looks shinier on this side already. So we already have a front runner, but I'm not saying that the Style Factor cannot come through and be the winner. I don't know what this gel can do, but I do already know about the DOUX. And I know the DOUX Big POPPA is popping. Hey Telliscopes, I'm back and I just finished applying both of these gels to my entire head, and the DOUX is just the bomb. The application for the DOUX was up here and Style Factor was down here, maybe even lower. I feel like for such a thick gel, it has a really hard time like getting rid of frizz. And I don't need every like single ounce of frizz gone, but I need my gels to be frizz fighters. And I had to really shingle this little section in the front for it to be frizz free, and I did not have to do all that work over here on the DOUX side.
Pop, 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 sugar pop, sugar pop, sugar pop, to the bubble shop.
I didn't really have to work hard at all for the DOUX to fight my frizz. I just applied it, and I didn't even have to apply a lot, and it just did it. It did what it was supposed to do. I love this gel. Now I'm gonna still give the Style Factor a chance and see how it's looking when it dries and see how the hold holds up. But so far, the DOUX is really looking like my clear winner already, but we're gonna see. Hey Telliscopes, this is my hair on day 3. And on day 3, the Style Factor side is still crunchy. It has a pretty hard crunch to it. I scrunched it out a little bit with the bread oil, but it's still crunchy. Like, it's a serious crunch. I like the crunch. I don't have any problem with a serious crunch as long as my hair doesn't feel like, super, super dry. And my hair doesn't, because I did, start off with the Telliscopes cream and the Telliscopes leave-in. So I feel like I have a pretty nice, layer before the gel that's giving me my moisture. On the Style Factor side, both the definition and the shine are amazing. And then we're going to go over to the DOUX side. And this side also has a crunch, but it's not as strong as the Style Factor at all. So if you don't really like a crunch, I'd say go with the DOUX, because this is pretty easily scrunched out and it's still going to last. This side has amazing definition too. So far, I am truly loving both sides. So I'm definitely going to need your help once again choosing a winner. So let me know which one you guys are feeling more down below in the comments. What's up, Telliscopes? This is my hair on day 5. Here is a close-up look at the Style Factor side. Do have a little bit of frizz here, but not much at all. Still so much definition. Still a slight crunch. Still some nice shine. All in all, definitely a great gel. And here is the DOUX side. And this side is a bit more moisturized than the Style Factor Edge Booster, Stronghold Gel side. That is such a long name. My hair is definitely very defined over here too. And there is a little bit of frizz. I think this side might have a little bit less frizz than the Style Factor, but let me know what you guys think. On both sides, the definition is just lasting and lasting. This definitely does not look like day 5 on either side. I'm going to come back in a couple days to give you guys my final thoughts and my final pick for the winner. But today I asked my husband and my mom which side was their favorite, and they both picked the DOUX side. They both firmly said the DOUX. And then when I asked my sister last night on day 4, she said that she could not choose. I'm still going to wait until the end to really say which side I like the best, but I think I'm leaning towards the DOUX just because it feels better to me, and I think it does have a little bit better definition, although I love the definition on this side, and also maybe a little bit less frizz. So I might have to give it up to the DOUX, but Style Factor is definitely going strong, and it's a great gel too. Hey Telliscopes, this is my hair on day 7, and I think that I'm finally ready to choose a winner. So first, let me show you guys what each side is looking like up close. So this is the Style Factor Edge Booster side on day 7. It is pretty frizzy. I wouldn't say it feels dry. I like the amount of moisture that I have on day 7, but the frizz is going a little crazy right here in this section and also towards the back. But there's also a lot of sections where I have a lot of definition. And as you guys can see, I also have a ton of volume. And this is the DOUX side. And I have a lot of shine and definition on this side, but I also have a lot of frizz on this side too, as you guys can see right here. I feel like my hair, I still have a crunch kind of on both sides, because I didn't really ever fully go in and scrunch it out. I tried to scrunch, but I didn't give it, a lot of effort. So that did leave me with a really nice hold even on day 7. and my hair feels moisturized on this side too. I'd say the DOUX side definitely has more moisture, but not that much more. And here is the back, which I haven't really seen, so I don't know really which side looks better on the back. This is the Style Factor side, and this is the DOUX side. So definitely let me know what you guys think, and I'll tell you guys what I think while I'm editing. This is actually a really hard battle. I was not expecting it to be this difficult. I was expecting just to, choose the DOUX very easily. I just thought it was going to be my winner. But the Style Factor Edge Booster is a bomb gel. I like the application of the DOUX a lot better, but once it dried up, I feel like I may have applied too much of the Style Factor because I really just was trying to get rid of all the frizz, and it did that as it was drying. And even though I still had frizz as I was applying it, after it dried, I had virtually no frizz. All right, now it's time to announce the winner. And the winner of this battle is, I'm still gonna have to go with the DOUX, and that's just because I just feel like the application was so much better in terms of just feel and slip, and just everything about the application was better. I don't know if I like the scent of this one better. I think I do like the scent of the DOUX one a little bit better than the Style Factor. It just has a cleaner scent to it. But the Style Factor one is not bad either. It's really nice. It's cherry scent. I also chose the DOUX as my winner because my hair does feel just a little bit more moisturized on this side. It is just a smidgen more moisturized. It is not a lot at all, but I feel like I'm still gonna give it up to the DOUX just because it does feel more moisturized. Even though it's not that big of a gap, I feel like I still want to go with the DOUX. The Style Factor side does not feel bad. It doesn't feel dry, but there's just something about the DOUX side that I just have to go with that one. In terms of frizz, I think they're about on the same level. But in terms of definition, I do think the DOUX might have a little bit more definition, just a little bit. But I do think they are both really close when it comes to frizz and definition. They both did a really good job of making it to day 7, giving me some nice definition and nice volume, and not too much frizz, although there is a decent amount, kind of a lot, but it's not crazy. It's definitely not over the top, and I do like it. I like this amount of frizz on day 7. I do want to do a little refreshing. I think I'm going to film something and refresh this style real quickly for you guys just to see, because I don't usually refresh my wash and goes at all, so I kind of want to give this a try. One of my subbies, Stephanie V, has been asking me about refreshing, and since I don't really know anything about it, I figure it's time to try it out. So shout out Stephanie V, and hopefully we can figure out this refreshing thing together. So this was an extremely close battle, a lot closer than I was expecting, and they are also pretty close in price. This one is $13.99, and I can't remember the exact price of this one. I'll put it on the screen, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere near that. I think it's maybe 12 something. And this one does have a little bit more product in it. It's 16.9 ounces, and this one is 16, but they're very close. I am going with the DOUX as my winner, and I'm probably a little biased towards the DOUX because it gave me such an amazing wash and go, and my mom loves it too. But I'm ready to use the Style Factor again. I'm ready to use it on its own with different leave-ins and creams. Let me know if you've tried both of these down below in the comments, or either one of these, and which one you liked better if you've tried them both, or how you feel about them if you only tried one of them.
Okay.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, share, and comment down below any videos you'd like to see. Thank you so much for watching and making it to the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next one.